Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a VR to the lovely channel adenkraft. It's a VR to a wonderful tag that she's made, which is You in the Tarot. Now for this you need two decks, and I have got these two. So this VR is based on something similar to those memes where it says society sees me like this, my parents see me like this, my friends see me like this, but this is how I really am. And what you do, you use two different decks. For the top row, you actually choose the cards that you think fit. And then with the second deck, you actually shuffle and randomly pull cards to find out what really answers the question. So prompt one is how society sees me. Now for this one, I picked strength. Now I am a single mom of three. I have lived through some traumas that I speak openly about so people know about them. I'm also a special needs mom, and I think society will often look at me, and I've had it said a few times, where they'll look at me doing things that are outside a remit of normal. We'll use that word, although it means nothing really. And I'll often get comments like, oh, I don't know how you do it, oh, you're so strong, which isn't necessarily always true, because you know, sometimes there is only the option of putting one foot after the other. Does that make you strong? I'm not sure. I think it just makes you scared of giving up. But I think for many parents, especially single parents with special needs in the mix, then often society does quickly claim that we have strength. Okay, so now I am going to shuffle the Hush Tarot. It's been pre-shuffled, but I'm going to wait for Jumper now to find out. Oh, there we go. Oh gosh, I'm nervous about this. The Nine of Wands. Yeah, see, that makes real sense to me. That idea of soul defending. Some of the traumas that I went through, coming out of abusive situations, I did have to stand up for truth and defend myself and learn how to put boundaries in very publicly, not through any wish of my own to be public about it, but I was just forced into a very public spotlight. So I could see that society around me might see me as a bit of a warrior defending things on my own. So courageous, that links to strength as well. Also now a bit guarded, because of course the flip side of this is a very over-guarded nature, and not without a few bumps and bruises as well. So I'm not surprised that that card came up at all. So this next prompt should be quite interesting, because it's how do my family see me? I am no contact with my family. I have survived scapegoating from my family. Also a smear campaign by very close family members. So for some family members, I am viewed as the devil because they've listened to a smear campaign. And for those that know the truth, I think they view me as the Ten of Swords, somebody that is done and over with and is a nice pincushion to stab in the back with swords. So it's a combination of these two cards for me, which is tragic and sad, I know, but life just throws at you what it throws at you, and that was my hand to play. Right, what is the truth? Oh, that one came out. The Six of Cups. Wow, of all the cards to come out, the card that deals with childhood memories and nostalgia and innocence. Wow. So this is really interesting, because if you see, not all the cups are upright. I think so. I think my family must remember the times when I was a part of the family, and they know that they kicked some of those cups over intentionally. And I wonder whether they aren't seeing the cups that they kicked over. For me, I had to do some deep recovery work around nostalgic feelings and missing being a part of a family, but I had to recognise, to recover, that toxicity and demand on me was always there. That desire for them to kick my cups from under me was always there. And I have often wondered whether they believe in their own nonsense and whether I am truly painted as the devil and they believe it. I think this cup is saying that actually they don't believe it. There are 5 cups upright here. So there's nostalgic thinking even from them. And there are memories of the better times, and I think there's an awareness with them that they did kick cups over. So editing me, I noticed that there are 5 cups upright, and when Dad was alive there was the 5 of us and it worked as a family unit. Once Dad was gone, it was like a tidal wave of abuse coming my way, and then they all happily turned on me, and I became the family's scapegoat. The harbour for all things bad and evil that could possibly go wrong was placed at my door. Family scapegoating is a hard thing to withstand, and I did become the kicked over cup. So I think that they know that I'm the family scapegoat, but in their minds they're happily sitting there with the 5 upright cups still, ignoring the kicked over cup in the grass. That's really, really interesting. For me, there is a awareness there of the nightmare path that they gleefully kicked me down. Okay, position number 3 is how your friends see you. And again, I pulled 2 cards for this. My circle of friends, which is quite small, have been very aware of the path that I've been walked. Look, there are more kicked over cups here. It's been a really sorrow-filled path in the last decade, to be honest, and those friends that are still around after the smear campaign know exactly what I've walked, and they also don't see me at the moment because part of my recovery from this path I've got very insular and locked myself away to feel safe, and my good friends are the ones that are still around encouraging me. So I think my friends know that, you know, there's been a bit of a journey, so that's why I picked the 5 of Cups and the Hermit. Okay, let's see what my friends actually think of me. How do my friends see me? That one. The Page of Cups. The Page of Cups. So we're in the realm of emotion here, which all fit. Really sensitive, the empath, somebody that wants to give. My close friends who've walked this journey with me have seen just so easily I can pick up on other people's intent and emotion, and also how strongly I have felt emotion in the last decade, really. But you can see this bluebird is singing and has a wonderful song to sing. I think my friends know that I have a song to sing. I'm pleased that my friends see me as sensitive and caring and loving and an empath, rather than just the sado hiding away. And editing me here, I just want to send out some love to all the people who are standing on top of a old sunflower head with stinging insects trying to eat their way through from underneath. To all the people who have seen their sunshine snuffed out and yet refuse to give up singing, do not be derailed by secondary abuse, by those friends that come at you with stings on their tongue to put you down, because they've believed in the manipulations of abusers. Secondary abuse is really hard, but just remember, true friends will always see your true nature. So carry on singing, because sunflowers bloom every year. My magic garden is testament to that. My sunflowers come back every year and bloom again. And yet some people just have to feed on the dead sunflowers. Okay, position number 4. How would you like to be seen? Now, for me, I am torn. I picked 2 queens. I like to feel like I'd got my life together and had stepped into a queen position. But the Queen of Wands has come up literally nearly every reading this year. She was my underlying energy as well for the year. And I was more Queen of Wands before my life imploded. I used to play with fashion. I was very much into feeling vibrant and alive and running and creating. But for me, the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands always vie for my heart. I'd also love to be seen as the earthy earth mother, barefoot in my garden, growing roses and giving fresh vegetables to friends, and just being a real homely queen of the earth. However, the Sagittarian in me always also wants to dye my hair pink and purple and jump on a train to a faraway destination and party. So how would I like to be seen? As a balance between these two, and you never know which one you're going to get. Okay, how am I actually seen though? This spread is really has your heart racing. How am I actually seen? I'm going to take all 3 of those. The King of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. That's really interesting. So instead of the Queen of Pentacles, we've got the Ace. And instead of the Queen of Wands, we've got the Ace. Wow. So perhaps I am these things to other people, but I'm not there yet. I'm just starting the journey towards becoming the Queen. But really, it's not the Queen I'm embodying, it's the King of Wands. I love the fact that this bird is coming from the mouth. So perhaps it's the words that I speak that make me come across as the King of Wands. The book for this says that you are able to thread together the words of many for the good of all, and it's about honour and passion. So it's not quite as self-centered as I view the Queen of Wands. It's about taking that sort of energy but making sure it's shared out to help other people. Okay, position number 5 is who you actually are. Who do I actually think I am? Now, I think I'm the Page of Wands. Gosh, there are a lot of wands here. I think that this is pre-trauma, pre my life imploding. The essence of who I am is the Page of Wands. I'm a Sagittarian. I can be quite flighty. I always used to love the next grand plan, the next creative project, the next exciting thing that made people go, what? The Peter Pan, not quite so great with adult responsibility, letters, money, that type of thing. Just give me the next grand creative scheme, the next harebrained scheme. And I think as I've got older now and I've survived the last decade as well, I don't want to be that responsible anymore. I got crushed under the weight of trying to keep people happy, and I can feel this energy rising in me again. I don't want to be that responsible anymore. I don't want to run around trying to keep other people happy. I am 52 now, and I think it's time that I made myself happy after surviving the last decade. So Page of Wands energy feels strong at the minute in me. Okay, and that's who I think I am, but what are the cards going to tell me I am? Oh. Okay, who am I? The Knight of Discs. Wow, a lot more slow and plodding than who I want to be. Discs, strong-willed, definitely. Will protect those that I love, absolutely. It's a soldier archetype, so will stand up to bullies, absolutely. Believes that people deserve protection and peace. Okay, so these two are really at odds with each other. So you've got the flighty, adventure-seeking aspect of the Page of Wands, and yet you've got this loyal, predictable, steady, plodding, protective element who's not impulsive, who is loyal, looks after their responsibilities well. You couldn't get two such opposing energies. Reality kicks in with this one because I do have a lot of responsibilities. I am a single mom. I do have a special needs daughter that is going to need support all her life, and perhaps the flighty aspect of this card doesn't fit in, and the Knight of Pentacles is who I am really, because I would never abdicate any of those responsibilities. This is my mama's heart here. I always said to my kids, I want to be a safe space, a space of truth. They're calm in a storm, and for that there needs to be a Knight of Discs energy. Again at this, how do I want to be seen? Look at these two energies here that I said there was a conflict between all the time. I can never choose which one. And then look at who I actually am. Again, there's the conflict. Loyal and a nest builder and a homebody and a gardener and a nurturer against this sort of youthful, unattached wayfarer, really. And you see it again here. I think the lesson of this is it's alchemy. It's how to combine. It's how to be able to build the nest and to be loyal and giving and a safety net for others and a nurturer with some adventure thrown in. Creative living. It's the combination of the two. And this is the power of tarot. Get straight into the depths of your psyche. Let's look at this, how I am seen. So even in how I'm seen, there's both there again. There's the Ace of Discs and the Ace of Wands, and then the King of Wands. So I think then that really clarifies to me why my channel is about creative living, because it's about bringing the magic in, so bringing this energy into this energy. Yeah, that's been really clarifying for me, those two cards. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. It's very revealing of who we are as people. I think it can give great insight as well. It's a brilliant spread. Thank you, Gigi, for this. I'll put all of Gigi's original videos in the link below. I hope you enjoyed it, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.